Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do my top 5 winter blushes, and I'm going to be doing this as a collab video with Kristen from TheKristenKChannel, and I will link her channel down below in the description box, so you guys should check her out. She's super sweet, super kind. She's like the girl next door, somebody you definitely want to get to know and be friends with. So I've been enjoying chatting with her back and forth via email. So we decided to go ahead and do our top 5 winter blushes. I'm excited to see her top 5 winter blushes because I don't know what her picks are and she doesn't know what my picks are. So I do look forward to seeing what she picks. I'm sure we will have different items, maybe, possibly. So I will link her channel and her video down below so you guys can check that out. Sorry I keep going like that because my hair is a little unruly, and same thing with my eyebrows. I don't know what's going on. So we decided to do our top 5 winter blushes just because it is winter time, and I've been really gravitating towards these blushes a lot. So I wanted to share them with you, and I look forward to seeing what hers are. So let's just get started. Alright, so blush number 1 is my NARS Blush in Sin. I love this blush. I've been reaching for it a ton. I bought this during the Sephora VIB sale, and ever since I bought it, I've been in love with it, obsessed with it. It's just such a pretty blush. I don't know why I didn't pick it up sooner, but it's just beautiful. So anyways, this is what it looks like. It's like this beautiful berry with a gold sheen, and it's very smooth, soft, really pigmented. It's just stunning. Look at how beautiful that is. It has this beautiful sheen to it. This is just a really great color for fall or winter because it is that, you know, deeper berry color. And then it does have that little bit of sheen, which gives you that glowiness, which I love during the winter months just because most people have drier skin during the winter months. So I think blush with a little bit of a sheen is really gorgeous and gives you that kind of radiant skin during the winter when your skin tends to be like kind of dull just because it is so dry. So I like that kind of glowy skin in the wintertime. So anyways, I love this blush. It is just so pretty. Look at that. Oh, it's like to die for. So I love this. Definitely one of my current favorites for winter. I've been reaching for that a ton. I love the NARS packaging. It's just really nice and sophisticated, and it's just nice packaging. Alright, so blush number 2 that I've been reaching for a ton is very, very similar to NARS Sin, so I do apologize for that. But again, it is one that I've been reaching for a lot, so I did want to include it. And this is a great alternative to NARS Sin. It is the Balm In Stain Blush, and this one is called Pinstripe. And then I like the Balm's packaging because it is very unique and it's very simple. I love it, simplistic. Has a little mirror at the top, but this is the one in Pinstripe, and again, it's very similar to NARS Sin. And this one, well, let me talk about the texture first. So the texture of this is very smooth and very pigmented. I was actually surprised how creamy these were. So I really like these blushes from the Balm. And so that is a swatch. It also has a little bit of a sheen to it. So I'm going to swatch them side by side so you can see. And then the thing with these in-stain blushes is, you know how blushes can be hard to swatch on the back of your hand? They don't always adhere to the skin on your hand very well, but they usually apply nicely to the cheeks. Well, these, they swatch really, really well on the back of the hands. Like, I was so surprised. They're very pigmented. So anyways, this is Pinstripe. As you can see, they're similar but not exactly the same. I feel like with this one, maybe the gold sheen in it is not as noticeable. I mean, I feel like I do see it in there when I look at it in the pan, but not so much when I see it swatched. So anyways, I think this is another very beautiful kind of berry mauve shade for the winter time. So I love this one as well. Been reaching for that a ton. And I just wanted to give you a little peep at these side by side just so you can see the difference. So there they are side by side. See, they both have that gold sheen to them. But I feel like this one you can't really see as much. It's not as noticeable swatched. So I'm sorry that I included two that were very, very similar, but they are not exact dupes. And they are ones that I reach for a lot, so I had to include them both. So the next one, which is number 3, is the Benefit Rockateur blush. I love this blush so much. I'm obsessed with it. I know a lot of people talk about it, but it is truly worth the hype. I would totally recommend it to you guys. Packaging super cute, and the blush is just so pretty and gorgeous, and it goes with pretty much anything. It's like this rose gold mauve blush, and it smells so amazingly good. It just smells kind of like roses, but not overpowering. But it's just such a pretty blush. It pretty much goes with any look. It also has that sheen, which I love during the winter months. So I'm just obsessed with this blush. It's so gorgeous. And I just, on days where I don't know what blush to use, I'm like, oh, my Rockateur blush, that's what I'm gonna wear today, because it's gonna go with anything. So it's just very thoughtless. So there it is right there. So pretty. It doesn't look like much in the box or the pan, and not much on the swatch either, but when you apply it to the cheeks, it's like, oh, so pretty. I love it. All right, so blush number 4 is my Tarte Amazonian Clay Longwear Blush. This one's in Exposed. So I love this blush. It is one of my all-time favorites, especially at this time of year, because in the winter months you So I really love this blush because in the winter months, a lot of times I want to wear maybe like a smoky eye or just more of a bold eye, like maybe something more colorful and deep like jewel tones. And this blush is just a really gorgeous matte pink neutral blush. It just goes with anything. It looks really good on the cheeks. It's long lasting. It's just a really good everyday neutral pink blush. And I just absolutely love it. It's one of my favorites from Tarte. Now with this one, since it's matte, it doesn't swatch as good as, you know, the ones with the sheen, just because my hands are dry too, so it's a little harder to swatch on dry skin, but oh, I just love this blush. It goes with anything too. Gorgeous. So there it is right there. Again, just a pink neutral blush that goes with pretty much anything, and it really looks good, you know, with bold eyes or neutral eyes. It goes with anything, it really does. All right, so my last blush, blush number 5, it is the Essence Silky Touch Blush. And I mentioned these blushes before. These are some of my favorite blushes in the drugstore. They're very inexpensive. They're only like $2.99 or $3.99. You can find them at Ulta or Ulta.com. If you're in the UK, I believe you can buy these too, because they are made in Germany, but oh, it's just a really nice drugstore neutral blush. I just love it. And it's a neutral blush, but it does have a little bit of a sheen to it. So again, great for those winter months where you want to have a little bit of radiance to your cheeks. And these are some of my favorite blushes from the drugstore. I have probably like 4 or 5 of these blushes, and I just love them. They're so inexpensive, but they're great quality, and they are super soft and silky. I just love the texture of them. So there it is right there. As you can see, it has a little bit of a sheen to it, so it's really gorgeous. There's just an overview of all of them. So this one is called Natural Beauty. I just love it. Ugh, I reach for it a lot. So that one also goes with pretty much any look, just because it is a neutral blush. So I love all these blushes. They're some of my favorites right now for the winter time. I do want to kind of cheat and show you one more blush. It's kind of an alternative for NARS Thin and the Balm Pinstripe. It's actually what I'm wearing on my cheeks today, and I had a hard time picking between this Essence Silky Touch blush and this FLIRT blush, just for my blush number 5. But since I already have 2 colors that are very similar, you know, the NARS and the Pinstripe, I decided to not include this one, but I do want to tell you about it just because it is a great alternative to those. So this is the FLIRT blush. These are called the Pika blush, and you can buy these at Kohls. So I don't really like the packaging on these. It's big and bulky, and it's called Pika Blush because you kind of slide it out and open it up, and then it has this, you know, little brush in there, which I never would use. It does have a mirror, so I'm not really crazy about the packaging of this. But this blush is called Urge. It's number 11, and oh, this is just such a pretty blush too. It's another berry blush, and it does also have a gold sheen to it. So it's very similar to the NARS. Let me just swatch it this way. It's very similar to the NARS Sin and also the Balm Pinstripe. Ugh, I've been wearing this one a ton as well. I actually bought this one before I bought the other two, and I was wearing this one a lot before I bought the other two. But I've just been drawn to these kind of berry shades. But it's just so gorgeous, and it also has that gold sheen. I don't know if you can see it. I don't have a highlighter on. It's just the blush kind of giving off that glowiness, so I really love it. But there it is right there. See, they're all very similar. I would say it's probably more similar to Pinstripe, but it's just gorgeous. And I don't remember how much this was. It might have been 18. I don't know. I will look it up and put the price down below. But I don't remember how much this is. But the thing about Kohls is you can use, I've used coupons with the FLIRT cosmetics. I know you can't now for like the Lorac and the Cargo and the Balm stuff that they carry, because that's considered prestige cosmetics. But I mean, I've used it in the past on FLIRT cosmetics, so I would believe you still can, but don't quote me. And then also you can use your Kohls cash for, you know, makeup, so that's really good. So yeah, those are all my favorite blushes. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to check out Kristen's channel. Again, her links will all be down below in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye!